It's time for Tiger Talk, heard before each Salem Lady Tiger basketball game with Stan Stevens and Coach Cody Woody. Tiger Talk is being brought to you by Flying W Boutique and Looking Glass Salon with Alicia Watson, Candy Mink, and myself, Katie Carty. Now, Tiger Talk on KSMO Media.
On the Tiger Talk, Stan Stevens along with Coach Cody Woody. Coach Salem Tigers went down to Kabul in a makeup game after losing to Mountain Grove on Monday in a scheduled game and finally broke that losing streak with a big, solid win over the Kabul Lady Bulldogs.
Yes, it was nice to get that out of the way.
When you're struggling like the Lady Tigers have been, and then you're able to turn around and everything starts to fall into place like it did against Kabul last night, you start to see all that hard work that you've gone through all season long. Yes, there's been some struggles, but now it's all starting to pay off, isn't it, Coach?
Yeah, it was pretty nice to see some of the things finally click a little bit. Seeing the confidence in some of those younger girls come out, stepping up and doing some good things. Also, our seniors being great leaders and motivating, keep going, and doing the right thing.
Getting a little confidence going into district play. The Lady Tigers had a game scheduled next week with St. Clair that got abandoned, so your game tonight with the Ava Lady Bears, not only is it senior night, but it's your final regular season game of the year, Coach.
Yeah, it'll be a big one for us. It'd be big to get 3 conference wins this season and go into districts on their winning streak.
Can you tell us just a little bit about how important it's had Faith and Emily have had on your team this year, Coach?
They are, I can't even speak how important they've been. I mean, just even performance-wise, I mean, you got Faith that's averaging over a double-double in each category. I mean, she's got probably 11, 12 points a game and 10 or 11 rebounds a game. I mean, you can't replace any of that or expect anybody to just step in. And then Emily, I mean, she went from not being anything but a post player to almost our point guard this year. So her role has changed, and she's adapted, and she's gotten a lot better at that. And she's become pretty vocal and helping us out in that scenario. And they are both just tremendous. I couldn't ask for some better senior leaders right now.
And when you get that leadership on the floor and then the other girls start to see that, now, yes, you have a very young team, and it's good that they're exposed to 2 seniors like this so they can learn from them for next year, right, Coach?
Yeah, it's good to see how hard they put effort in and just compete every night. Even if things aren't going our way, they at least compete and do the little things correct. They try to anyway. And so, I mean, that's a big thing for these younger girls to see, and hopefully can do the same thing in the years coming forward.
You know, they always say practice makes perfect, but practice gets you in that mode that hopefully you get out of bad habits that you might learn in your younger years of playing basketball. I think we all develop them early on, and then when you get out there and you start playing high school basketball, those elements can be exposed quickly, and that's the beauty of having the opportunity to coach these young girls. The sooner the better, to where you can start getting those bad habits out of the way, Coach, because right now when your 2 seniors leave, you're going to have a very, very young team next year for varsity ball.
Yeah, I mean, we won't have any seniors at all next year, so that'll be something that we can't, but with that same factor, we've played 4 freshmen this year, so they got a lot of varsity minutes for those 4 freshmen. So just doing that should help us down the road and getting better and better, hopefully. So.
Well, it'll be a nice pageantry tonight with senior night against the Ava Lady Bears. Good luck, Coach, and let's try and get to that 3rd SCA win tonight.
Sounds great. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Stay tuned. Lady Tiger basketball. It's next.
Thank you, Stan. That has been Tiger Talk with Coach Cody Woody, brought to you as a courtesy of Looking Glass Salon and Flying W Boutique. Now stay tuned. Salem Lady Tiger basketball is next.
The Bank of Salem was founded in 1883 on the principles of local ownership, a commitment to the people of our community, local decisions, and a conservative approach to banking. As one of the oldest locally owned banks in the Ozarks, we've had the privilege to serve generations of local families. We pride ourselves on dedication to our customers and the people of Dent County, and we take pride in being an important part of it for years to come. The Bank of Salem, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire.
Sorry.
Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
Welcome to this KSMO media broadcast of Salem Lady Tiger basketball. Tonight's game is brought to you by K&H Auto Supply, Salem Memorial Hospital, Farm Bureau Insurance, Salem Memorial Clinic, Country Mart, The Bank of Salem, Napa, Muni Auto Supply, Townscreen LLC, Taxmasters, Town and Country Insurance, Southwest Baptist University, Salem Campus, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, State Farm Insurance, Salem Trust Manufacturing, Progressive Ozark Bank, Stephen Patterson, Attorney at Law, Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center Incorporated, Southtown Furniture, Healthy Dent County, New Life Auto, Tater's Sporting Good and Taxidermy, Melvin Motors and more, On the Spot Auto Glass, The Local on 4th Street, United Country Salem Realty, All Farm Plus Construction and Ag Services Company, Looking Glass Salon, Flying W Boutique, Hubs Tire Center, and Ozark Overhead Door LLC. And now get ready for Salem Lady Tiger basketball.
Regular season game for our Lady Tigers. They take on the Ava Lady Bears in this SCA conference matchup. Ava got a young team. Salem's got a young team. No seniors on the Ava team, but they do have 5 juniors. Salem Tigers have just 2 seniors, and they were saluted prior to the game tonight, and that was in the form of Emily Strange and Faith Kaminsky. Congratulations to them on their 4 years here at Salem. Always a tough night for sometimes the parents as well as the students. And then the game will get started and the flow will begin. So, again, tip of the cap to both Faith and Emily Strange here. Starters for the Ava Lady Bears will be Ebony Nelson, Alexis Emmerich, Taylor Dry, also Emma Smith and Madeline Goss. Tonight's starting lineup, the Salem Tigers, brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance. Willie Strader, your agent. Give Willie a call at 729-4941. That's 729-4941, or stop by 1414 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard. And now your starters.
Faith Kaminsky, senior.
Emily Strange, senior.
Addison Fulton, sophomore.
Taylor Fulton, sophomore.
Raven Gillum, freshman.
And Taylor Fulton. Salem in their white uniforms with the paisley blue on the bottom of the pant and around the shoulder top. It's got the navy blue numbers and letters. Ava has a different kind of uniform. I'm not really sure I like it. It's got their dark blue with gold outline trim, very small numbers and very small letters, and black uniform on top. So you can barely see the numbers at all on this uniform, as small as they are. Probably not what I would call a traditional uniform for Ava. They're probably trying something different this year. Maybe that's an alternative jersey, but not a fan of mine. I can already tell you that just by the color scheme. Makes it really hard to see who's who. It's from the broadcaster side of it, I'll tell you that much. So you may have a little difficulty seeing those numbers too. They're in a dark blue with a gold outline, but they do not stand out well against that black uniform. Tigers get the tip. Comes down to Strange off the glass. It's good, and the Lady Tigers jump out quickly to a 2-0 lead. These Ava Lady Bears beat Salem in the Mountain Grove Christmas Tournament 41-37. Salem would love a little bit of revenge and climb to 3-4 in the SCA Conference. Pass comes down to Emmerich. Going in the corner, driving is Dry underneath. Putting the shot up, no good, was Nelson. She had 2 cracks at it. Could not get either one to fall, and finally Addison Fulton brings down the second rebound. Kaminsky hands that ball off to Gillum across to Taylor Fulton. Fulton trying to get inside to Faith Kaminsky does. Now across to Addison Fulton, who knocks it out of bounds. She was juggling with Emma Smith over there for the ball, both tipping it up in the air trying to get possession. Ends up going out of bounds, and Smith will bring it up for the Ava Lady Bears. Bounce pass into the offensive zone. Jenkins has it now for the Lady Bears. Kicking it back to Smith. Smith bounce pass outside to Dry. Left side pass. Going there is Jenkins. Shot from the corner up and good by Alexis Emmerich. And a timeout called by Ava. That timeout brought to you by Jonas Schaefer, your local American Family Insurance agent. Reminding you to give them a call for all your insurance needs, 729-5165. Back in 30 seconds, Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
I'm Dr. Tiffany Bland with Salem Memorial District Hospital. Recently, there have been many changes within our local clinics and hospitals, and you may find yourself looking for a new provider for your children. At SMDH, we would like to reach out to the community to let you know that we do see patients of all ages. Most of our providers are family practice, which means that we have been trained to see well-child visits as well as sick visits. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Welcome back. Salem High School gym. The inbound comes to Taylor Fulton. Just underway. Fulton pulls up looking for a passer. Gets it to Gillum for a quick three. It's off the iron, no good. And part of the backboard pulled down and controlled by Taylor Dry. Quickly down the other way. Pass intended for Jenkins in the corner. She can't get to it. And it'll go out of bounds. It'll belong to Salem Tigers. Strange in to Gillum. Up over the timeline, half-court defense by the Ava Lady Bears team. Ball tip comes back to Strange. Across the floor to Kaminsky. Kaminsky beyond three, goes to Taylor Fulton, out of Strange. Kicks it back outside to Gillum for the three-pointer. Trying to bank it in, it won't go. Captured by Smith under the basket. Back she comes for the Ava Lady Bears. 6:10 to go, first quarter, 2-2 our score. Pass goes to Natalie Jenkins. Jenkins out near center court, moves to her left. Gets double teamed by the Salem Tigers and bounce passes it back to Emma Smith. Trying to go inside, does, to Nelson. Back to Smith. Bounce pass in the corner to Dry. On top, Smith beyond the three-point arc. Backs up a little bit. Now bounce that pass back to Emmerich. Emmerich trying to get inside. Does get inside with a pretty good pass. Getting it to Jenkins. Jenkins trying to turn and spin. Throws it into a crowd. Taken by Nelson. Throwing it back out on top. With that ball right now, Smith. Smith. Gets it inside, putting it up and in on a good move. Was number 11, Taylor Dry. She drove the paint. Was able to sandwich her way between two Lady Tigers and flip it up off the glass. Kissed it in nicely. 5:20 to go. Taylor Fulton has it, trying to pass the ball. And that's stolen away by the Ava Lady Bears. She waited a little too long to try and kick that one off. With the ball is Taylor Dry. Out on top to Jenkins. 4-2 Ava. Jenkins over to Smith. Back to Jenkins. 5 minutes to go, first quarter. Pass to Dry. In front of the Tiger bench to Jenkins. Double team. Bounce pass to Emma Smith. Moving along that perimeter line. Bounce pass in the corner to Dry. Now over to Emmerich. Back on top. That's Smith. Back to Emmerich for a three-pointer. It's up and off the rim. No good, and taken down by Gillum. Gillum down the right wing, all the way from coast to coast. Pulls up, trying to get it down low to Addison Fulton. She does. And then a foul is going to be called, I believe, on Jenkins. Fulton was reaching to try and stay in bounds, and then she got pushed out by Taylor Dry, it appears. And Fulton will shoot two. 4-2 our score. Gillum checks out. Or goes over to talk to Coach Woody. Sorry about that. As Addison Fulton takes the free throw, it's short. Dry does check out. Madeline Goss comes back in the game. Free throw this time also no good. Brought down by Strange. Kicking it outside to Gillum. Gillum lost it. It's stolen away. And then here comes Ava with it back. Jenkins. Third turnover by Salem. Pass goes to Smith. Smith gets double teamed by the Tigers. Gets it outside to Goss. Ball gets tipped down to the baseline. Jumper there is no good. It goes off Jenkins. It'll belong to Salem Tigers. Shot put up by Alexis Emmerich. A little bit too strong. 4-2 our score. Tigers guilty of 3 turnovers. That's always been their big issue this year. Has been the turnover. Pass inside to Fulton. Back to Taylor Fulton. Trying to bank it in, but it's too short. Kept alive by Faith Kaminsky, trying to feed it in, but it's stolen away by Ava. Back they come the other way. With the ball, Emmerich, top of the key, right side corner to Goss. Goss trying to dance her way in, falls down. No walking call, so she continues on. Goss gets it down. That ball to Emmerich is blocked away, but goes back to Goss. Goss back to Emmerich. Baseline jumper, too short. Run down by Gillum underneath the basket. Gillum again down the right side, trying to take it all the way to the hole, and it's knocked out of bounds by Jenkins. Gillum was driving the basket, but got herself kind of out of whack a little bit, trying to get by the final Ava defender. And then it was tipped out of bounds by Jenkins. She had a pass stolen away by the Ava Bears. 4 turnovers by the Lady Tigers. Driving all the way down right now is Schrabel. Kicking it inside, trying to get that ball up and in is Dry, and she does. 6-2 Ava. Salem took a 2-0 lead. They've been shut out since with nothing but turnovers inside the Ava zone. Pass right side to Kaminsky. Kaminsky all the way across the string. She can't handle the pass. Off her hands and out of bounds. It belongs to Ava. Trista Dooley will come in for Gillum. Jesse Schrabel inbounded. Goes back to Emma Smith. Smith at the middle of the floor. Double team. Bounce pass to Schrabel. Schrabel out near center court. Stops, turns, pivots, goes back right side to Smith on the baseline. Turns and kicks it back to Schrabel. Out on top, Goss, top of the key, bounce pass, well, kind of a flare pass. Goes back outside, taking it there was Dry, but back it goes into the middle of the floor. Here's Schrabel with it, and Schrabel walks with the ball. Taylor Fulton was in her way, trying to get that pass over to Madeline Goss, and Schrabel took an extra step, walks with it. Ebony Nelson checks out. And Jenkins back in. 2:35 to go. First quarter, 6-2 Ava. Strange kicks it down, goes right off the hands of Dooley out of bounds. Another Tiger turnover. It's just been amazing how many unforced turnovers there have been this year, and that's definitely something the girls have got to work on. Driving into the zone is Schrabel. Schrabel spins, goes back out on top. Waiting for it there is Goss. Goss trying to make her move against Strange. Gets it over to Smith. Emma Smith. Man-to-man coverage now. Smith comes down. Shot blocked away by Addison Fulton nicely. Well timed by Addison. Just smacked it into the stage curtain. With 2:12 remaining in the first quarter. Dry trying to get it in. Fires it out high to Smith. Smith on the high post. Kicks it back to Schrabel. Goes in the corner. Bounce pass back to Schrabel all the way across the floor to Goss, trying to tip it inside off the hands of Faith Kaminsky, intended, I believe, for Taylor Dry. 2:03 to go first quarter. Again, Ava has the ball on the baseline. Inbound goes in the corner, trying to cut in, goes back outside into the corner was Smith. Smith has it, flips it in the corner, three-pointer up too hard, and goes off the hands of Dry. Dry brings that one down. Goes back out on top to Schrabel. Jesse Schrabel backs out, flips it between the circles to Smith. Going down into the corner. Jenkins has it. Jenkins back to Smith between the circles again. To Jenkins, goes in the corner. Schrabel has it. Schrabel trying to get away from Allie Walters, and Walters will make contact and draw the foul. First foul on Salem with 1.5 minutes to go. And Schrabel comes up grabbing her wrist. Alexis Emmerich will inbound it. Coming in the ball game. As Emmerich banks that one in. A number I don't have. Kaylee Moore. So Kaylee Moore just checked in the ball game, and a foul called on Ava. (8-2) our score, 1:20 to go in this, the first quarter. Pass coming across all the way to Kaminsky. Short jumper, way too short. Ball was tipped though, and it goes out of bounds, and it'll be Salem ball. Allie Walters trying to get it in to give Salem another chance at it here. Fires it into Kaminsky. Her jump shot is tipped again and brought down as Smith got a piece of that one. Smith into the offensive zone on the baseline. Kicks it back to Jenkins. Jenkins trying to drive in, bounce pass out to Moore. Kaylee Moore, right side pass, waiting for it there is Goss, and Goss loses the ball. It'll belong to Salem Tigers. Goss tried to cross dribble, and when she did, the ball eluded her, got underneath her hands, and dribbled out of bounds. 55 seconds to go. Here comes Strange. Left side pass to Kaminsky. Back to Strange. Outside to Walters. Jump shot is up and good. 45 seconds to go. 8-4. Ava on top. Trying to move it into the offensive zone. Getting it in there was Goss, and then Goss will throw it back court as Emma Smith still had a foot back behind the timeline. See if Salem can take advantage of that turnover. They just scored off the one, the offensive zone on that turnover. Let's see if they can capitalize here again. Cut the deficit down to 4. Pass back to Dooley. Goes baseline. Jump shot up and too hard. Brought down by Kaminsky. Put back up and in. And they do take advantage of 2 consecutive turnovers and cut the deficit to 2. With the ball now, Goss up the right side in front of the timeline. Fires it down, and ball stolen away by Kaminsky. First Tiger steal. Kaminsky into the offensive zone. 13 seconds to Strange off the glass. It will not go, but she draws the foul. And Emily will go to the line to shoot 2. The Tigers down 8-2 with under a minute to go have scored the last 4 points and have a chance to actually tie it here. And as Emily Strange's first free throw is good. Not many fouls in this one. 3 on Ava, 1 on Salem. Strange will try and tie it, and this one hits the rim. Pinball's out, no good. Put back up and missed by Walters on the rebound, and then finally off the hands of Emma Smith and out of bounds. Smith had brought down a rebound, but then lost the ball, and the Salem Tigers will get another crack at it with 7.4 seconds left to take the lead since the very beginning of the game. Here's Kaminsky, goes down to Fulton. Fulton struggles with it, and it goes off her hands out of bounds. I don't think Addison was ready for that pass. Don't think she thought it was coming to her. Here comes the pass back the other way. Here's Goss with it. Fires in the middle of 4, quickly down to Moore, and Moore's shot blocked by Kaminsky as time runs out in the first quarter. It's Ava 8, Salem 7. Back in a minute. It's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
Every project is different, which is why Salem Truss uses modern engineering software to design, then construct quality trusses for your home, barn, or business. The size of the job doesn't matter, but the quality of the work does, which is why Salem Truss will deliver their trusses anywhere. Proud to support the Salem community, they're open Monday through Thursday from 7:30 to 4:30 and Friday from 7:30 until 11. For more information, call Salem Truss at 729-9276.
And welcome back, Salem High School Gymnasium. We always love our sponsors to make it possible for us to bring you Tiger athletics and events. That includes Melvin Motors and More out on Highway W, 338-2917. Melvin Motors and More, proud supporter of KSMO Media and your Lady Tigers. It will be Alexis Emmerich to inbound it for the Lady Bears. They get it in. Here's driving all the way down against Addison Fulton, who blocks the shot. That's her 3rd block of this game. Comes down in the hands of Kaminsky. With the ball right now. Faith at the free throw line trying to get down low to Addison. Can't hang on to it, and it's stolen away by the Ava Lady Bears. With that ball right now, Smith. Emma Smith bounce pass right side to Emmerich. To the paint. Another block by Fulton. That's number 4. And it goes off of the Lady Bear player, Taylor Dry. Belongs to the Salem Tigers. With a ball right now getting into Kaminsky. It's Walters. Back to Trista Dooley. Back to Allie Walters. Walters trying to get it down low. Ball loose on the floor and trying to keep it alive was Trista Dooley, but the ball goes out of bounds. Again, another turnover for Salem. Not quite sure that pass is intended to under the basket. It just never made connections. Pass the other way. Here comes Jenkins. Flips it in, a high flipper. Comes into the offensive zone to Emma Smith. Between the circles, Emma drives right. Pulls up, stops, trying to get it inside. She's double teamed. She's in some trouble. And a timeout called by Coach Swafford. 8-7, Ava on top. Timeout brought to you by Jonah Schaefer, your American Family Insurance agent. No credit ratings do affect your insurance. Talk to Jonah, find out how. 729-5165. Back in 30 seconds, it's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
One thing, the local on 4th Street. If you haven't had their wings and great food, you really need to treat yourself. 453-2702. They do make it to go, by the way. Or drop on by 206 West 4th Street, the local, a proud supporter of the Salem Tigers. Faith Kaminsky on the inbound, gets the steal, fires it down to Dooley. Dooley to Emma Strange, down low to Addison Fulton. Fulton off the glass. It's good. Count the basket. And the foul on Nelson. Fulton banks it in, gives the Salem Tigers their first lead since they went up 2-0. And Ebony Nelson with her first foul. Fulton did miss 2 free throws back in the first quarter. This one is also no good, and brought down and controlled by Nelson, tipping it to her teammate, Dry. With the ball right now, Emmerich on the baseline. Emmerich trying to get the ball in, instead goes out on top to Jenkins between the circles. Jenkins, guarded by Strange. Turns, spins, gives it back to Emma Smith. Down inside it goes to Nelson. Bounce pass on the baseline, and again the Tigers all but steal it away as Fulton got tied up with Emmerich, and the ball came loose, but Kaminsky could not grab it before it went out of bounds. It'll be Ava ball under the basket. Coming out of the game is Nelson. Coming back in the game will be Goss. Goss all but stepped on the line, did not though. That ball knocked down by Emily Strange. Another block by the Lady Tigers on the attempted shot by Dry. Ball inside to Fulton. She lays it up and in on a good pass by Gillum. 11-8 our score. Back the other way. Long pass in the offensive zone. That's going to go out of bounds. I do not believe Jenkins thought that was intended for her. She let it go. And the ball just trickled all the way down to the back wall here at Salem. With 5:50 to go in the half. 11-8 our score. Strange. Left side pass to Taylor Fulton. Now to Kaminsky trying to get that shot off. Did, but it would not fall. But under control by Emmerich. Tigers trying to get the steal as Goss has it. Goss guarded there by Strange. Flips it back to Jenkins. Jenkins across the timeline, getting it to Smith. Smith down low on the baseline. Jumpers up off the side of the backboard. And then Kaminsky brings down the rebound. It's knocked out of her hands by Goss and out of bounds. 11-8, Salem with the lead. Strange will bring it down. Half-court defense by Ava. With the ball, Gillum back to Strange in the corner. Strange back to Gillum. Out on top to Fulton. Taylor giving it down to Kaminsky. Now to Gillum for the three. It's good. Raven hits the three, and a lead for the Lady Tigers goes to 6, and then a double dribble called on Emma Smith. .505 to go in the half. Nobody that got out on top of Gillum. She had plenty of time, and she found the range. Ball goes all the way across Gillum has it again. Now to Addison Fulton. Off the glass. It will not fall. Tipped and controlled by who? Emily Strange. Out, back down goes to Kaminsky. Underneath the Fulton again. She lays it up and in. Good job by the Lady Tigers to stay with that one. Ball was bouncing around a little bit, but they were able to capture it and get it inside. Now the other way, Emmerich. Emmerich double team, hits a Salem Tiger hand, but comes right back in the hand of Goss. Coming down and missing that shot was Emmerich, and it goes out of bounds off the Ava Lady Bears player, Natalie Jenkins. 4.5 to go in the first half. 16-8, Salem on top. They've outscored Ava 9-0 here in the second quarter. That pass stolen away as intended for Addison Fulton by Taylor Dry. Tigers' 10th turnover in this first half. Goss has it. Goss stops, trying to get away from Strange, trying to bounce past it in, does. Kicks it across the drive for the jumper. It's good. And the Lady Bears are on the board here in the second quarter. Took them half the quarter to get their first basket. They've been outscored by Salem 9-2 here in the second quarter. Strange comes down, just puts up a long, high arcing jumper, and then a foul is going to be called underneath. I believe it's going to be on Faith Kaminsky. So Kaminsky will get her first foul. First team foul here in the second quarter. Each team with one. Ball up the middle. Coming to the Ava Lady Bears player, Smith. Going back to Emmerich in the corner. Dry trying to drive in, does. Lost the ball, comes out back down to the baseline. Short jumper is no good, and Kaminsky brings that down, coming off the hands of Emmerich. Kaminsky with her fourth rebound. Faith to Strange between the circles. Emily trying to drive in, does. Twin footer, it's good. She arced that one up high. Nothing but twine on the way down. 3:20 to go, 18-10. Salem to go. Salem with the lead in this first half. Trying to go to 3 and 4 in the SCA with a win here tonight. Pass goes down into Emmerich. Emmerich bounce pass on the baseline to Dry. Dry's shot is too hard. Taken down by Jenkins on the backside. And I think a foul is going to be called on Emily Strange. Well, they're actually going to call it on Jenkins. Actually, they're calling it on Madeline Goss. I think they got the wrong number, but not my call. So that'll be Madeline's first with 2:55 to go here in the half. Strange drives down, kicks it underneath. All alone is Addison Fulton. Gets her own rebound as that one would not fall. Trying to kick it outside to Taylor Fulton. Now back to Strange. To Taylor to Strange for the three. It rims around, will not go down. Ball tipped out of bounds. And it will belong to Ava underneath their basket. I guess it went off of Addison Fulton last. There was 4 or 5 hands up in the air. Hard to tell whose hand to hit last. With the ball, Smith. Bounce pass to Goss in the offensive zone. Pass intended for Taylor Dry is tipped out of bounds by Salem defense. 2:30 to go in the half. 18-10. Salem with the lead. Moore back in. Walks with the ball. Haley Moore came right back in the game and promptly walked with it. 10 turnovers now for Ava in this first half. 18-10 the score. Strange inside to Kaminsky. Back to Taylor Fulton, who gets the ball. And then it goes out of bounds off her hands. With 2:15 to go. With the ball, it's Moore. Flipping it left side to Dry. Dry right across in front of us to Smith. Smith moving from right to left. Stops, kicks it back left side to Goss. 2 minutes to go now here in this half. Pass goes outside to Dry. That shot's too short. Brought down by Gillum. And Gillum is called for a travel. Gillum brought the ball down but couldn't do anything with it. And was trying to get the ball down, but she was being hounded by Ava. Turnover becomes number 12 of the first half for Salem. Bears trying to inbound it, kick it down in the corner, trying to kick it outside to Smith, and the shot for 3, no good, taken there by Kaminsky. Kaminsky flipping into Strange, now to Taylor Fulton. Pass to Addison Fulton in the offensive zone. Kicking it back, so they go back court. And a turnover for the Salem Tigers. (18-10) our score. 1:41 to go in the half. Salem with the lead. Goss will check out. Back in the game, Alexis Emmerich. Emmerich does get it in, goes back to Moore. Left side pass to Dry. Out on top to Smith. Smith turns, spins. Trying to get away from two Lady Tigers. Pushes the ball back, and it's captured near the out-of-bounds line by Emmerich. All the way down. Little flip shot, no good off to the side. Put back up, and no good by Nelson. But stolen away by Dry to Nelson, and that one is good. Points off that steal. The Tigers turned it over after trying to come up the floor. 18-12 our score. The minute 5 to go. Gillum down to Addison Fulton. Ball tipped out of bounds. I believe it'll belong to the Salem Tigers as Gillum checks out. Dooley in. 1:03 on the clock. First half action here at Salem. Inbound comes to Addison. Shot no good. Put back up and missed by Dooley. Fought for. But coming away with it is Ava. They hand it off to Emmerich. Emmerich trying to get over the timeline. Pass across to Smith. Smith again double teamed. Tied up. Gets it back now inside. It goes to Emmerich. Trying to drive in. It goes to Moore. Out on top, Smith. 30 seconds left. Driving is Dry. That shot blocked again by Strange. Another block for the Salem Tigers. Unofficial to have for 7 block shots. Kaminsky getting it to Emily Strange. Goes to the free throw line. Back down low to Addison Fulton. Up and in. Nice pass by Strange. Good assist right there. 20-12 with 13 seconds to go. Now Dry the other way. Dry against Addison Fulton. Kicks it down low. Taking it, there's Nelson trying to get the shot up. Partially blocked. Comes down the hands of Strange. 3 seconds left. She takes it to half court. Just wings it down against the wall. And the Salem Tigers with a 13-point second quarter lead the Ava Lady Bears by a score of 20-12 here after 2 quarters of play. Very even game. And I believe they're going to call a foul, and Emily Strange will get to shoot 3 free throws here. So hang on. I did not see the foul called. Free throw is no good. It was on Emma Smith. Emily has 5 points going into these free throws, as that one missed the first one. And one more. And this one is short. So add another point onto that. We'll take it. 21-12 at halftime as the Salem Tigers lead Ava in this final regular season SCA matchup of the year. It's senior night for Emily Strange and Faith Kaminsky. And we'll come back with 3 minutes with stats in the first half. It's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Your legacy. Protect it, prosper, and pass it on. Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, specializes in real estate planning, probate, family law, and business law. A Salem native, Stephen Patterson provides comprehensive representation to clients throughout southern Missouri. If you need assistance, contact Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, at 573-453-2529.
Surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
It's only because of our incredible sponsors that we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. Some of these sponsors include United Country, Salem Realty, Babette Wells, broker owner. Stop by their office located at 605 South Main Street. New Life Auto, Tater's Sporting Good and Taxidermy, Melvin Motors and more. On the Spot Auto Glass, The Local on 4th Street, Looking Glass Salon, Flying W Boutique, Hubs Tire Center, and Ozark Overhead Door.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and we welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
No matter what, every morning, farmers go to work, doing what needs done. The work is unforgiving. The days are long, real long. They nurture, they grow, they harvest. When the day is done, sell the fruits of your labor to your neighbors on Town Street.
And welcome back, Salem High School Gymnasium. The Salem Pep Band performing halftime entertainment for the small crowd here tonight on senior night as the Ava Lady Bears and Salem Tigers match up. Both of these teams, very young teams. Salem rebuilding with just 2 seniors this year. Ava has none this year. They do have 5 juniors next year, but they have no seniors this year. And so Salem with a lot of freshmen and sophomores to complement their seniors. They'll be a very young team again next year with no seniors as of right now on their roster for next year. Let's go ahead and remind you that On the Spot Glass is one of those great supporters that make it possible for us to bring you Tiger athletics and events right here in town. On the Spot Glass means exactly that. They can change out that automotive glass on the spot. You got a problem? Give them a call at 247-3608. On the Spot Glass, a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers, and also United Country Salem Realty. Babette Wells, she is the broker owner, and they can answer any questions you might have about real estate in the area. If you're looking for a home, trying to sell yours, or maybe you're trying to find out more about the market or farmland, get in touch with United Country Salem Realty. 605 South Main's their location. The number, 729-3148. That's United Country Salem Realty. Babette Wells, broker owner. Tigers got off to a 2-0 lead, then fell behind and got down by an 8-2 score, battled back, and got to within 1 point at the end of the first quarter. Then went on a 9-0 run to start the second quarter and finished up 21-12 over Ava in that second quarter. Now, as I mentioned during the broadcast, if you were with us, that Ava did beat the Tigers earlier in the year in the Mountain Grove Christmas tournament, 41-37. So Tigers are trying to get a little retribution for that. Both teams are really looking for a big win here tonight. Ava comes in 7-17. Salem Tigers are 5-20 on the year. And right now, Ava 1-5 in the SCA, Salem 2-4. As you mentioned, if you're listening to Tiger Talk with Coach Woody, he mentioned Salem would love to get to that 3-4 mark in the SCA. That would be a major accomplishment with this young team and trying to move forward for next year. Leading scorer is Addison Fulton. She has 8 points. Emily Strange has 6. 2 points each for Allie Walters and Faith Kaminsky. Leading rebounders, Kaminsky with 4. 3 for Raven Gillum, who has a 3 in the game as well. And 1 rebound for Trista Dooley, 1 for Allie Walters, and 2 for Addison Fulton in the game. Tigers have 12 rebounds in the contest. They were 2 of 8 from the free throw line. Salem committed 14 turnovers in that first half and had just 2 steals. For the Ava Lady Bears, they're being led in scoring by Taylor Dry with 6. Alexis Emmerich has 4, and Ebony Nelson has 2. They have 8 rebounds. Their leading rebounder, by the way, is Nelson and Dry. each with 2. They have Emma Smith with 1, Natalie Jenkins with 1, and also Alexis Emmerich with 1 in the contest. Ava a little bit more aggressive, has 7 steals in this contest for them against the Salem Tigers, just 2. Free throw shooting, they haven't shot one, the Ava Lady Bears. They have not shot a free throw yet in the game, so they're 0 for 0. 1 3-pointer in that first half, and that belongs to Raven Gillum for the Salem Lady Tigers, who lead this one 21-12 here at halftime. Want to thank Hotspot Tanning and Tuxedo for bringing you Tiger basketball on KSMO Radio and KSMO Media. We always appreciate these fine sponsors, but without them, we can't do this. And please, if you are in their shop or are you talking to them, you see them on the street or in church or at the grocery store, thank them for being a proud sponsor of Salem Tiger sports and activities. The Hotspot Tanning and Tux is in the Crossroads, 729-8699. We'll take a 2.5-minute break and come back with the second half. It's Salem 21, Ava 12. Back in 2.5. It's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Progressive Ozark Bank's debit card is now ready for your smartwatch or phone. It's compatible with Apple Pay, Google Pay, and Samsung Pay. Just upload it to your mobile wallet and go. No more fumbling to find your card when you're in a hurry. Just tap and pay. Simple, easy, and secure. That's the progress of local banking. Progressive Ozark Bank. FDIC insured. Where people matter.
Salem Memorial District Hospital believes that our community deserves the very best healthcare one could offer. We understand that all physicians need the highest quality images to thoroughly treat each situation. With you in mind, Salem Memorial District Hospital has brought these services home, and that includes our new state-of-the-art MRI. Don't waste your time and money driving long distances. Let us take care of you here at home. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Dr. Duncan treats wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard processed supplements, as well as pain relief, BioFreeze products.
Hi, I'm Susie Cahill, Director of Healthy Dent County Fitness Center. Are you looking for a place to begin your journey to better health? Come inside. Never in my life have I been in another atmosphere where everyone was so friendly and eager to help others. It's not just the staff, it's the members. They are so passionate about what they do and so excited to help you. If you're ready to begin your journey to better health, come by and see us.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, you're free to enjoy your dreams. Bundle auto, home, and life and save up to 25%. American Family Insurance.
Get ready to start the third quarter. Salem Tigers will inbound it. Third quarter beginning, brought to you by Willie Strader from Farm Bureau Insurance. He can help you with all your insurance questions. Drop by 1414 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard or call him at 729-4941. Willie Strader, Farm Bureau Insurance. As Tigers try and inbound it, get inside to Kaminsky on the inbound across to Strange. Salem up by 9 to start this third quarter. Get it to Taylor Fulton, inside to Kaminsky. Kaminsky wanted to get it back to Taylor. Stops, goes underneath the Strange. Strange had that ball knocked out of her hand, stolen away by the Bears. Back they come the other way. Here's Dry, goes in the corner. Emmerich trying to dance in, kicks it outside to Smith. Smith beyond the three-point line. Smith looking inside, finds nobody, goes outside to Emmerich for the three. Too hard, brought down though by the Bears on the baseline. Getting it back, that shot blocked there by Addison Fulton. I meant that's their fifth block that I have her for, as I believe Nelson got that one underneath the basket on the rebound. Now Gillen with the three, trying to bank it in. It will not go, and Smith brings down that rebound back for the Ava Lady Bears. Smith down the right wing, all the way in front of the Ava bench, stops, goes out on top to Dry. trying to dance her way in. Back to Smith for the three. It's short. Comes down in the hands of Jenkins. Again, blocked away by Kaminsky. Kaminsky loses it, though. The pass trying to go back is stolen away, and the possession arrow will favor Ava. It's a little sloppy play here to start by both teams. The inbound comes out on top to Smith across the drive. Back to Smith. Emma standing out high. Goes across, getting it to Jenkins. Goes underneath to Nelson. Back out on top to drive. To Smith between the circles. Guarded there by Strange. Man-to-man coverage by Salem. So pass goes down into the corner. Waiting for there's Dry. Out on top Jenkins. Natalie Jenkins looking down the left side. Spits it back to Dry. Dry had a ball tipped by Strange, but it comes back to Smith. Back to Dry with 6:15 to go third quarter. Salem up by 9. Pass goes in the corner. Waiting for it there was Jenkins. That ball is tipped by Strange. She ends up in the stands as her momentum carried her halfway up the stairs, and then the ball thrown away by the Ava Lady Bears. They held on to the ball for 42 seconds, but then a low pass onto the baseline escaped the Lady Bears' possession. Tigers come the other way. Here's Gillum with it. On top to Fulton. Taylor bounce pass to Strange. Strange all the way across again to Kaminsky. Kaminsky from 7. That jumper's too short. Comes down in the hands of Dry. Dry trying to flip it out. Goes right to Taylor Fulton. Taylor taking it down low to Gillum. Short jumper too short. Gets her own rebound. Trying to get that ball up. It's tied up, and I believe it might be a foul call. Nope, we're going to possession arrow it. And that will belong to Salem Tigers. Tigers get their first steal. Gillum shot a little short. She got her own rebound, but then she was swallowed up by a number of Ava Lady Bears and couldn't get that rebound to go back up. 5:35 to go in this third quarter. Pass going to Gillum. It goes right through her hands, out of bounds. Ball was deflected there, I believe, by Smith, and then went right through Raven's hands into the band area the other way. Here's Smith. Across to Schrabel. Down the left side, here's Goss. Down to Smith into Dry. Drive back to Smith as they keep the ball most of the time on the perimeter due to the Lady Bears as Goss has it to Schrabel. Schrabel trying to kick in, back to Goss beyond 3. Goss trying to come down low, does. A shot up and in on the baseline by Ebony Nelson. 21-14. That is the first basket of this, the third quarter. Here's Gillum going back to Taylor Fulton. She was trying to get that to Strange, but it ended up going to Taylor instead. Now a pass across to Kaminsky. Back to Strange. Strange trying to drive in, goes back to Fulton. Fulton turns, spins, has that ball knocked out of her hands, and it's taken by the Ava Lady Bears. They come the other way. Pass to Goss. Goss trying to drive in, stops, lost it, got it back, turns, spins, kicks it outside. Getting it there is Schrabel. Now back to Emma Smith. 4.5 to go. Now to Nelson, trying to bank it in, missed it. Ball comes down and partially blocked there by Addison Fulton as Schrabel brought it down. The ball will be tied up, and a possession arrow will favor the Ava Lady Bears. Right now, Ava kind of controlling the pace of the play here. As Dooley will come in for Taylor Fulton. 4:23 to go in this third quarter. Salem with a 7-point lead. 21-14. The inbound comes to Schrabel on the baseline. Schrabel stops, takes the jumper from the corner. It's off the iron. Tipped and controlled by Kaminsky. And Kaminsky somehow gets away from the Lady Bear player. But I think she stepped out of bounds. So she got the rebound, but then couldn't control it. Trying to get it in. Ball tip stolen away by Strange. Strange back the other way. Flips it to Dooley. Dooley in the offensive zone. Trying to fire it back underneath to Addison Fulton. Fulton gets a shot up, no good. Kaminsky puts it back up. She is fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul's going to be called on Nelson. It'll be Ebony's second foul. Faith with 2 points in the game. This free throw is no good. Salem right now 2 of 9 from the stripe. Emmerich back in the game. Jenkins back in the game. Dry and Schrabel check out. Tigers 1 of 4 in the first and the second quarters going into this third quarter, and that one is also no good. Brought down by Nelson. Tigers do try and steal it back. Comes out to Dooley. Dooley kicks it to Kaminsky. Outside. Jump shot up and no good. Dooley puts it back up and in. Gillum with a shot from the corner. Couldn't get it to go. Tigers will watch that ball go out of bounds off the hands of Smith. Ball was actually out of bounds on the sideline. The official missed that one, but the pass to Smith was high. She tried to knock it down. Couldn't control it. And with 3:33 to go in the third quarter, Salem has the 9-point lead. Pass comes to Gillum. From Strange, back to Strange. Top of the key goes to Dooley. Dooley trying to get that ball back, put that ball above her head. It was stolen out of her hands by Ava. Can't do that. High school ball. You can do that down in grade school ball, but not in high school ball. Underneath the basket, kicking it out is Emmerich to Jenkins, and now to Goss. Shot from the corner up, no good. Tipped by Strange, taken down by Dooley. Her second rebound of this, the third quarter. Here's Emily in the offensive zone. Emily spins and is fouled there by Smith. Emma Smith's third foul with 2:52 to go. Salem will inbound it. Schrabel comes in for Emma Smith. 23-14, each team with a basket in this, the third quarter. Trista Dooley has it, flips it right side to Raven Gillum. Gillum fires it inside to Kaminsky. The ball hit her hand and then bounced up into her face. Ball goes in the corner and then Schrabel goes out of bounds with it. We have seen some incredibly strange turnovers. Schrabel went down that corner, had it, and then looked like she stepped and rolled over the ball and then carried the ball with her out of bounds. Fortuitous break for Salem as the turnover gets the ball back to the Salem Tigers. Nelson checks out. Jenkins back in. I will say this for Coach Swafford. She substitutes players constantly. Here's Jenkins. Should say here's Strange for the Tigers. Trying to go across to Dooley, and the ball's going to be stolen away again by the Bears. Here they come down the middle of the floor. Shot up, no good, but a foul's going to be on Raven Gillum for coming back. Shot put up by Alexis Emmerich. She'll go to the line to shoot two. The first free throws of the night for Ava. So Gillum with her first foul. Same with only 3 team fouls in the game. Emmerich's free throw is no good. Taylor Fulton back in for Dooley. These young players have to learn you don't put that ball exposed out there. Coach Woody telling her exactly that. You got to keep that ball in front of you where you have protection. That ball misses. Gillum with the rebound, her 5th of the game. Brings it up the middle of the floor. Gillum to the paint, trying to drive in. Has that ball knocked away, picked up by Strange to Kaminsky. Down to Addison Fulton off the glass, but no good. A foul on the floor. I believe to Jenkins or on Goss, one of the two. And it's going to be on Natalie Jenkins. They were both there. Pass comes in to Kaminsky, and she scores. With 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter, the Bears trailing it by 11. Here's Schrabel trying to dance in, gets double teamed, kicks it outside to Emmerich. Emmerich to the paint, jump shot off the glass, misses everything. Kept alive by Dry. Goes out to Schrabel. Schrabel between the circles, has separation from Strange. Starts to drive in, stops from 10 feet. A good jumper, gosh play by Schrabel. Jesse Schrabel pulled up from about 11 and hits that one on the short jumper. And now the ball stolen away from Strange and laying it up and in is Alexis Emmerich. 4 points in 7 seconds. Now what the Tigers wanted to see, their lead is still 7. Kaminsky down to Fulton in the corner, Gillum. Back to Fulton. Taylor Inside to Strange for the three-pointer. It's off the iron. No good. Gillum fighting for it. Can't bring it down. And Emmerich does bring it down. Ball still loose on the floor. Take it back. Now give it to Goss. Goss to the top of the key. Bounce pass Dry. Dry trying to dance her way in. Ball smothered on the floor. And they're going to call possession arrow. Will favor the Ava Lady, or I'm sorry, will favor the Salem Tigers. Little confusion on the floor. Salem up by 7 with 55 seconds to go in the third quarter. Here comes Strange, drives to the right side, trying to get away from Strabel. Fires it across, taken there by Walters, and then Walters will be fouled by Alexis Emmerich. Emmerich, her first foul. I'm sorry, make it her second foul, excuse me. Walters will try and inbound it. 45 seconds to go, third quarter. Walters getting it into Kaminsky, but it's stolen away by Drive. Flipping down to Strabel. Strabel all the way down with a layup. That's good. Another steal by Ava in this one. They've had 12 of them in the game. Here's Fulton. Throws it right in the middle of the floor, and again, stolen away by the Bears. 25-20 to score. Coming down is Emmerich. Emmerich in front of the Bears bench. Goes back on top to Dry. Now to Strabel. Left side pass to Moore. Back to Strabel with 15 seconds. Strabel fires it right side. Trying to dance in. Ball comes loose. Short jumper. Knocked away. Ball on the floor. 8 seconds to go. Kept alive by Moore. And then a timeout called by Coach Swafford with 4.8 seconds left. Timeout brought to you by Jonas Shaver, your American Family Insurance agent. You know deductibles can lower or raise your insurance premiums. They can. Call Jonas, 729-5165. Back in 30 seconds. Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Southtown Furniture. Southtown, where the bargains are. We've got everything from furniture to appliances. Quality floor covering. We won't be undersold, you'll see. To you, that is our guarantee. Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are.
We always love our sponsors to make it possible for us to bring you Tiger basketball and activities and soon baseball. Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center. Ashley Cunningham does a tremendous job there, and if you need vet work, give her a call. 729-4031, 729-4031, 900 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard. It'll be Dry trying to inbound it. 4.8 seconds on the clock. Dry try and get in. They get the shot off. Had to do it quickly. Moore step back court. No call. And it's going to come loose on the floor. No shot given. And the Salem Tigers, after three quarters, not only 4 points in that third quarter, but they lead it 25-20 over the Ava Bears. Back in a minute. It's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Town & Country Supermarkets. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available. Then clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop in the store for your favorite items, then tell us your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan this QR code to learn more and start saving more today.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and ThinkTime make a difference.
Join us.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
And welcome back for the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter start being brought to you by Willie Strader and Farm Bureau Insurance. 1414 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard for auto, homeowners, life, and health. Get in touch with Willie. Willie Strader, Farm Bureau Insurance. Ava with the ball to start out the fourth quarter. Bounce pass. Taken over there by Moore. Moore trying to get away from Strange, and Finally does bounce pass it back to Emma Smith. Smith getting it to Dry, trying to take it to the hole, and she is fouled en route. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Salem up by 5. Dry, who's 0 for 2 from the stripe. She has the only free throw attempts by the Bears in this game. And she'll have these 2, and this one is no good. Moore's going to check out as Goss comes back in. Next one is no good as well. Comes off the hands of Kaminsky to Dry, puts that one up. It's no good. And Strange has that rebound for the Salem Lady Tigers. Handing it off to Faith Kaminsky. Salem up by 5 points, just underway here, fourth quarter. Pass goes to Taylor Fulton. Fulton goes right back into pressure. Don't understand that, and then bounces it off her leg. Trying to get it back, gets it over to Strange. Strange going all the way across the floor to Gillum, who can't handle the pass. Ball is turned over by the Salem Tigers. And then the ball passed up, intended for Emmerich, goes out of bounds. It should be long. Ooh. I guess they say it went off Salem. So Tigers with another turnover. That's their 9th of this second half. Pass goes to Dry. Down a minute gone in this fourth quarter. Smith handed the ball off to Goss. Back to Smith in the corner for the black, blue, and yellow clad Ava Lady Bears. Fires it out on top to Jenkins. Jenkins pass inside, stolen by the Lady Tigers. That's only their 3rd steal of the second half. Here on top, here's Fulton. Across to Kaminsky from 12. The jumper's too short. Comes down into the hands of Smith. And back comes Ava the other way. It's Emmerich into the offensive zone to Jenkins. Fires that ball down to Dry. Dry shot off the glass is good. Turnovers, turnovers, turnovers. Here comes Strange the other way. Town takes a 10-footer, and it's wide by a mile. No foul called, and Emily pleads to the official saying that she was fouled, but no call. Missed shot gives the ball back to Ava. Down by 3 now. They were down by as much as 9. Down by 3. Pass comes into Emmerich. To Dry. Now back to Smith. The jump shot's good. Emma Smith, her first basket of the night. It makes it a 1-point Salem Tiger lead. Here comes Fulton. Taylor on top to Kaminsky. Down to Strange. Back to Kaminsky. From 10, that jumper will go. Hit the rim and bounced in. Salem back up by 3 with 5:40 to go. Here's the other way. It's Emmerich. Alexis taking it to the paint, trying to flip it in. It will not go. Ball tipped and brought down by Taylor Fulton. She's in trouble. And it's tied up. And possession area will favor the Salem Tigers. Fulton got that rebound, but was trapped by 3 Lady Bears. Was fortunate to get the possession arrow call. Here comes Strange. Strange gets bumped there by Smith, and that'll be her 4th foul. First foul in this 4th quarter. Emma's going to check out. Coming back in the ballgame will be Moore. Here's Strange on the inbound. Goes right side to Kaminsky. All the way across the floor to Gillum. Out on top to Taylor Fulton. Right side pass, Kaminsky. Back on top. Here's Strange. Strange between the circles. Backs out. Resets the play for the Salem Lady Tigers. Emily. Right side corner to Gillum. Inside intended for Addison Fulton. And a possession arrow pass by Gillum was tipped there by Dry and then tied up. Ball will belong to the Ava Lady Bears. 10th turnover here in this second half by the Tigers. 4:55 to go. Here's Schrabel. Schrabel's been a spark plug for Ava since she came in the game. That ball right through the hands of Moore and out of bounds. For Ava, their 6th turnover of this second half. They've got 16 on the game. Salem Tigers right now at 24 on the game. Salem with a 3-point lead. Strange right side pass to Fulton. Trying to get it into Addison Fulton, and she was double teamed. Ball off her fingertips and out of bounds. That's just not a good play at this stage when player trying to get to is double teamed and you've got the lead. You want to pull that ball back out and restart. With the other way, here's Goss. Goss double teamed at the timeline. Ball tipped, stolen there by Taylor Fulton. Taylor drives down, puts a shot up and good. Her first basket gives Salem a 5-point lead. And a timeout called by, no timeout call. A carrying the ball call against the Ava Lady Bears. We'll turn the ball back over and give it to the Salem Lady Tigers. And a timeout called by Coach Swafford. That timeout brought to you by Jonah Schaefer, your American Family Insurance Agent. Review the assets in our home to make sure you got enough coverage. Call Jonah if you don't. 729-5165. Back in 30 seconds. Salem 29, Ava 24. It's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
It's only because of our incredible sponsors that we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. Some of these sponsors include New Life Auto, Tater's Sporting Good and Taxidermy, Melvin Motors and more, On the Spot Auto Glass, The Local on 4th Street, Looking Glass Salon, Flying W Boutique, Hubs Tire Center, and Ozark Overhead Door. Be sure to thank these sponsors the next time you see them for bringing you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
I want to thank our great sponsors like New Life Auto, proud supporter of KSMO Media and your Tigers. 453-4812. 453-4812 out on Highway 68. And also at the corner of 68 and 19, right at that junction of the wedge, it's Tater's Sporting Goods and Taxidermy. Drop on by and pick up your needed supplies for the weekend or anytime. Taters, 453-2757 at 1579 North Highway 19 at the wedge with Highway 68. Here's Taylor Fulton inside trying to funnel that one into Faith Kaminsky, and the ball stolen away by the Bears, and then a travel call on Avis Moore. So Salem's making a couple of mistakes, but Ava's turning right around and giving them right back to him. Moore checks out. As Goss comes back in, the inbound comes to Strange, 4:15 to go. Emily getting down to Taylor Fulton, double team. Taylor's in trouble now. Trying to get it back to Kaminsky, does. Fires it all the way across to Gillum. Gillum inside to Kaminsky, off her knee. And back to Gillum, and a timeout called by Coach Wooding. Timeout brought to you by Jonah Schaefer, your American Family Insurance Agent. Remember, if you bought a new vehicle, make sure that you get it properly insured with the right coverage. Call Jonah, 729-5165. Back in 30 seconds. Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
It's Winter Car Care, K&H Auto Supply, where you'll find great deals on Park City Conventional 5 quarts of motor oil and MicroGuard filter, $26.99. Hot Shot Secret Diesel Fuel Additive for $17.99. And Lucas High Mileage Fuel Treatment for $8.99. That's a K&H Auto Supply, your Park City Auto Parts store.
Park City. Yeah, Park City. Park City.
Loud student section for the senior night with Emily Strange and Faith Kaminsky being saluted prior to the game. Here's Emily with the ball with 3:55 to go in this final regular season game for our Lady Tigers. Here's Addison Fulton on the baseline. Short jumper, too hard. Brought down by Taylor Fulton. Back to Gillum. That shot won't go. Addison puts it back up, and it trickles in. (31-24), Salem back up by 7. Schrabel to the timeline. She walks with the ball. Actually, they're going to call carrying the ball, but she had to step between two Tiger defenders. Good job by the Lady Tigers, making her alter her run up the floor, and doing so, she got called for carrying the ball. Gillum walks with it. Took too many steps, coming to a stop. Nobody near Raven when she did that. And those are the kind of turnovers that really have hurt our Lady Tigers this year. Unforced, a little just careless turnovers. And the other way, ball bounces off the foot of Emmerich, comes back to Schrabel. Schrabel beyond 3. Schrabel trying to drive in, stops, ball tied up, and there's going to be a possession arrow ball as Emily Strange reached down there and tied up Schrabel, and that's going to turn the ball back over to Salem Tigers with 3:17 to go. They lead it by 7. Strange up the floor. And she'll be fouled there by Alexis Emmerich. Alexis kept reaching in. I was wondering if they're going to call a foul. That's her third. Ava's second of this fourth quarter. Addison Fulton to get it in, does to Taylor. Over to Emily Strange. Strange pass right side to Gillum. Goes in the corner. Getting it there, Taylor Fulton. She's tied up. And again, possession arrow will favor Ava. Lady Tigers got to fight a little harder for that ball. Got to get that possession, wheel those elbows, pick them up, and make sure they can't reach in and tie you up. Just something you learn with time. Pass goes across, picking that ball up is Goss, getting it back to Smith, who's back in with 4 fouls. Smith on the baseline all the way down. Short jumper, too short. Addison Fulton brings it down, and she'll be fouled there by Ebony Nelson. That'll be Ebony's third foul. .244 to go. Full court press by the Ava Lady Bears. The inbound comes to Addison. Addison drives down the right side, stops, ball tip, comes back to Taylor Fulton. And Taylor is fouled there by Alexis Emmerich, and that'll be her fourth. Four team fouls now. Salem will be in the bonus from now on. Salem with just 1 team foul in this fourth quarter with that new MSHA rule this year. Not sure it's a great rule, but it's the way it is. Here's Raven Gillum with it in front of the Salem bench. Goes in the corner, Taylor Fulton. Taylor trying to turn, spin, goes back to Raven. Raven in the middle of the floor to Strange, 2:25 to go. Emily trying to drive in, stops in the paint, down low to Addison, all alone, she scores! Nice awareness by Emily to see Addison coming in off the wing. She banks it home. The lead is 9 for the Salem Tigers. Ball back to Jesse, and Schrabel misses the shot, but she draws the foul. Schrabel's been a spark plug for this Ava Lady Bears team. She's got 4 points. She's going to go to line to shoot 2. Ava right now 0 for 4 from the line. With 2 minutes, 1 second remaining on the clock. Fourth quarter action. Free throw is no good. That has not helped the Bears' cause tonight. Salem, though, not shooting much better from the free throw line. They're 2 of 10. 20% for Salem, 0% for Ava. They're 0 for 5. And this one is no good. It's 0 for 6. Kaminsky brings down the rebound. Faith getting it up to Gillum. Gillum to the timeline. Goes to Strange. Emily guarded there by Smith, who's got 4 fouls. Fires it down for Taylor Fulton. Ball knocked out of her hands. And a foul's going to be called on Gillum as she and Schrabel run into each other. And Schrabel took the worst of that. She's not a happy camper. Flings Coach Woody out of the way. Get out of my face kind of swing. And she got rolled on. A foul on Raven Gillum. With 1:42 to go, the Bears will bring it down. Here's Smith into the offensive zone. Pass tips, it's stolen away. Tied up by Taylor Fulton. And that possession arrow ball will favor the Salem Lady Tigers. Heck of a play by Taylor Fulton to go up, bring that ball back down, and then trap it into Smith. And not much she can do with 4 fouls. The inbound comes back to Taylor Fulton. She bounces it off her foot, falls on the ball now. And a timeout. We're going to have a travel call on Taylor Fulton to turn it right back over to the Lady Bears. She bounced it off her foot. It did fall on the ball to keep the Bears from having a clean break. Pass comes in to Smith, back the other way to Goss. Back to Smith, 1:25 to go. Smith driving baseline. Double team, kicks it out on top to Goss. Down low, trying to get that shot up was Jenkins. It would not go. And tipped, brought down, and then knocked out of the hands of Addison Fulton. It'll belong to Ava Bears. Nope. Excuse me. It's going to belong to Salem Tigers. They changed their mind. Now Strange to Kaminsky. All the way across to Gillum, who has to dive back and turns the ball back over. 1 minute to go now. Driving down is Emmerich in the corner. Ball tip going back to Smith, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Bears as Jenkins was trying to flip that one back to Smith in the corner, but tipped by the Tigers. 57 seconds to go. Ball comes in, flipped up and missed by Emmerich. Tigers get it down. The other way, it's Gillum. Gillum fires it back to Strange. Pass down low to Addison Fulton, keeps it alive, getting it to Gillum. Gillum's shot is blocked, and then it goes out of bounds. It'll belong to the Ava Lady Bears with 39 seconds left. Salem up by 9. Ava just 4 points in this fourth quarter, and the Tigers were able to get 8, and they are in view of their 6th win of the year as that ball dribbled off the foot of Dry out of bounds. It'll belong to Salem Tigers now with 36.8 seconds left. Addison fires it across to Gillum. Gillum inside to Kaminsky. Kaminsky will get fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2 in the bonus. So Faith with only 6 points in the game as Jenkins called for that foul. She'll try and add to that total. She's 0 for 2 for the stripe tonight. That one's good. That makes it a 4-possession game and pretty well seals the deal here for the Lady Tigers, who will finish 3 and 4 in the SCA. Next one's an air ball. (34-24). That ball stolen by Strange on the inbound, and then she'll be fouled. Emily reached the Tiger paw out, grabbed that ball, and then she's fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot a couple. She's 2 for 5 from the stripe tonight with 31 seconds to go. Her first free throw is short. Three of 12. Make that 3 of 13 right now for Salem with 1 free throw left to go, 31 seconds. And her next one, this one is good. 4 of 14 on the night. Not exactly stellar. The other way, here's Taylor Dry for Ava. 35-24 the score. Long three-pointer up too short. Hits the front of the rim. No good. Tip by Strange. She gets the rebound. Gets it back to Kaminsky. And then Kaminsky will be fouled there. I believe by Jenkins. Not by Jenkins. By Anna Browning. So Browning in, her first varsity action. She gets the foul. And Kaminsky, who's got 7 points on the night, misses the free throw. Well, this game came down to free throws. Salem Tigers will be in a heap load of trouble. Emily Strange checking out with 14.2 seconds left. A winner in her final regular season SCA game here at home. As Kaminsky is the other senior, she'll take her final free throw. And it is also no good. Brought down, taken down by Ava. And with that ball was Dry. And so now Kaminsky will check out on senior night. 10.9 seconds left. Inbound comes to Smith. Back the other way. It's Emmerich in the corner. Three-pointer up and off the rim. No good. Ball tipped. 3 seconds left. Brought down by Dry. Put back up and missed by Emmerich. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul, I believe, on Addie Fulton. Let me see if that is the call, and it is. Her second. And Emmerich to the line to shoot 2. And the free throw is no good. .4 seconds left. Salem will go to 6-20 to finish their regular season and 3-4 in the SCA. That one is good. 35-25 will be our final score. The inbound is to Gillum, and that's it. Salem Tigers with an excellent second half outscore the Bears and win this one. They outscore in the second half 14-13 to hang on to the 9-point lead. They added 1 point to it. And they go to 6-20 on the season, and they will go to district play, not next week, but the following Monday on the 26th of February against the opponent to yet be determined, as the seedings will be on Saturday morning. 35 for Salem, 25 for Ava. We'll come back in 3 minutes with some stats from this one. It's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
With tax season fast approaching, you might have some questions that you need answered. If so, give the Tax Masters a call. They have over 40 years of experience and can handle all types of accounting services plus certified e-filing. Don't ever let yourself be a slave to the IRS. Come and see Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters, located at 107 West 4th Street here in Salem, or call 729-3001.
The Bank of Salem was founded in 1883 on the principles of local ownership, a commitment to the people of our community, local decisions, and a conservative approach to banking. As one of the oldest locally owned banks in the Ozarks, we've had the privilege to serve generations of local families. We pride ourselves on dedication to our customers and the people of Dent County, and we take pride in being an important part of it for years to come. The Bank of Salem, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
I'm Dr. Tiffany Bland with Salem Memorial District Hospital. Recently, there have been many changes within our local clinics and hospitals, and you may find yourself looking for a new provider for your children. At SMDH, we would like to reach out to the community to let you know that we do see patients of all ages. Most of our providers are family practice, which means that we have been trained to see well child visits as well as sick visits. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
Every project is different, which is why Salem Truss uses modern engineering software to design, then construct quality trusses for your home, barn, or business. The size of the job doesn't matter, but the quality of the work does, which is why Salem Truss will deliver their trusses anywhere. Proud to support the Salem community, they're open Monday through Thursday from 7:30 to 4:30 and Friday from 7:30 until 11. For more information, call Salem Truss at 729-9276.
Well, welcome back. Salem High School Gymnasium. The Lady Tigers finished with 2 wins in a row in SCA play to finish out their SCA season, winning at Kabul Tuesday and then winning here tonight over Ava 35-25. They finished the year 6-20, but 3-4 in the SCA for this very young Salem Tiger team. Again, our seniors, Faith Kaminsky and Emily Strange, saluted tonight before the game. And again, a tip of our cap to them for their fine play in their careers here at Salem. Tigers were led in scoring by Addison Fulton with 12 points. She was followed by Faith Kaminsky and Emily Strange, each with 7. 3 points for Raven Gillum, 2 points for Taylor Fulton, and 2 for Trista Dooley, and 2 for Allie Walters in the game. Leading rebounder For the Salem Lady Tigers was Faith Kaminsky. She had 7. 5 for Raven Gillum in the game, 4 for Addison Fulton, 3 for Trista Dooley, 2 for Emily Strange, and 1 for Taylor Fulton and also Allie Walters. For the Ava Lady Bears, leading scorer was Taylor Dry with 8. Alexis Emmerich had 7 points, 4 points for Ebony Nelson as well as Jessie Schrabel, and a couple of points for Emma Smith in the game. Leading rebounder was Dry with 5, 3 for Smith and Ebony Nelson, a couple for Alexis Enrick, and 1 each for Schrabel and Natalie Jenkins in the contest. Salem was 4 of 16 from the free throw line. That's not good. But Ava was even worse. They were 1 of 8 on the free throw line in the game. So not a lot of free throw shooting, but it wasn't very good when it did occur. Tigers finished with 29 turnovers, 24 for the Ava Bears. Ava had 14 steals. Salem Tigers finished the game with a total of 8 steals in the contest. So Tigers and Bears and SCA play wrap up the regular season, at least for Salem it's the regular season. They were to play St. Clair next week on a Monday, but that game was postponed early in the season due to a scheduling conflict, and so Salem will be off until they play Monday the 26th of February at St. Francis Borgia against an opponent to yet be determined. We're going to take a 2-minute break and wrap it up. It's Tiger basketball on KSMO. Salem wins it 35-25. Back in 2, it's Tiger basketball, KSMO Media.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
Your legacy. Protect it, prosper, and pass it on. Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, specializes in real estate, estate planning, probate, family law, and business law. A Salem native, Stephen Patterson provides comprehensive representation to clients throughout southern Missouri. If you need assistance, contact Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, at 573-453-2529.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
It's only because of our incredible sponsors that we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. Some of these sponsors include United Country, Salem Realty, Babette Wells, broker owner. Stop by their office located at 605 South Main Street. New Life Auto, Tater's Sporting Good and Taxidermy, Melvin Motors and more. On the Spot Auto Glass, The Local on 4th Street, Looking Glass Salon, Flying W Boutique, Hubs Tire Center, and Ozark Overhead Door.
Well, we'll be back again tomorrow night. Salem and Avon will battle again in SCA play. It's the final SCA game for Salem boys basketball Tigers, who are 3-3 in the SCA, and they're 12-12 on the year. And they would love to finish the SCA with a 4-3 record, and that would put them basically in 3rd place in the SCA this year. So a pretty good record for our Salem Tigers. Behoove them to get that win. Of course, they will have a game next Tuesday against St. Clair. Both of those will be here at home. Both of those will be on KSMO Radio, AM 1340, FM 95.7, and both of them will be video streamed here on KSMO Media. Now, tomorrow night is homecoming, and there is Queen candidates and King candidates. The Queen candidates will be Riley Darby, Fatima Carriega, and Neely Leathers. The King candidates are Carson Barrett, Owen Hamilton, and Wyatt Martin. They'll each be walking with their respective other. Junior attendants are Aspen Tolman and Ronald Wadsworth. Sophomore attendants are Maggie Hogan and Dylan Parker. And freshman attendants are Allison Walters and Lincoln Atkinson. The coronation will be between the JV and varsity games. That will be tomorrow night. here on KSMO. We'll have that. And on Saturday, it'll be a doubleheader with the Blues taking on Nashville. 3:30 pregame show, 4 o'clock game time. Immediately following that Blues broadcast at 7, the Missouri Tigers take on Ole Miss at the Rebels. And we'll have those contests right here on KSMO Media. On KSMO Radio, AM 1340 and FM 95.7. Immediately following our broadcast here, we'll be heading to St. Louis as the Blues take on the Edmonton Oilers. I will have that on a delayed basis because we wanted to bring you the Lady Tigers senior night game here on KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. So stick around. That Blues pregame show will be starting at 8:30 right here on KSMO. Well, we appreciate all our sponsors that make it possible for us to bring you Tiger basketball and other sports as well as our other activities. We appreciate all of them doing so. We're wrapping up our regular season. Now we will be following our Lady Tigers to Borgia, but will not be video streaming that game on Misha TV. We will not be carrying that one on video from St. Francis Borgia. The boys will be playing at St. James this year. We will be video streaming that game from St. James. We're just not familiar with the Borgia gym. Don't know if we can set up there, so we'll not make that commitment to head that way for our Lady Tigers district contest. We will be at St. James. We are familiar with that gymnasium, and we'll bring that game on Misha.tv in district play. Again, we have no idea who we're playing yet. Seedings will be determined on Saturday. Thank you all for joining us. For Ben out there with the video controls, for Krista on the controls back at the radio station, my name is Stan Stevens. Thanking you for joining us for Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media. We have coming up next Blues Hockey on the radio side. Hope you enjoy it. Good night from the high school gymnasium.
Thank you for watching this KSMO Media broadcast of Salem Lady Tiger Basketball. This game was brought to you by K&H Auto Supply, Salem Memorial Hospital, Farm Bureau Insurance, Salem Memorial Clinic, Country Mart, The Bank of Salem, Napa, Muni Auto Supply, Townscreen LLC, Taxmasters, Town and Country Insurance, Southwest Baptist University, Salem Campus, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, State Farm Insurance, Salem Trust Manufacturing, Progressive Ozark Bank, Stephen Patterson, Attorney at Law, Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center Incorporated, Southtown Furniture, Healthy Dent County, New Life Auto, Tater's Sporting Good and Taxidermy, Melvin Motors and more, On the Spot Auto Glass, The Local on 4th Street, United Country Salem Realty, All Farm Plus Construction and Ag Services Company, Looking Glass Salon, Flying W Boutique, Hubs Tire Center, and Ozark Overhead Door LLC. Thank you for watching this KSMO Media broadcast of Salem Lady Tiger Basketball.